Okay. No. I'm live. Now, how about YouTube? Am I live on YouTube? It does not appear. Oh, I am. That is interesting. Um, Give me a second, guys and gals, whoever's here. I am. Message. All right, I am live. Okay. And that's been muted. And let me see if I can get this caught up and get everything going. Yeah, there'll be a delay. Ah, yes, you did make it this time, Kaylee. So I'm trying StreamYard right now, so there'll be a little delay between everything. Oh, it works. That's good. I need a win this week. This week has been a rough way. Hi, welcome back. And the last live stream was literally just a 30-second thing. It's really bad. Um, and yeah, it's good. There is actually no topic to this live stream, although I do have a link. So if you guys want to join in StreamYard and actually chat with me, you can. I'll tell you the viewer's point of view. Okay, sweet. Um, I guess I could talk about all the horrible things that's happened this week, which is really weird to do on a live stream. So, there, like I said, there's no plan. I've lost, I lost two cats this week. One went missing last week. We think we may have found them, or the neighbor seen them. We think they got ran over, which is a horrible thing to say on here. And another one went missing 2 nights ago. So, hello, Jay. Jane. Sorry, my bad. I had to read it. Yeah, so the two kittens have gone missing, and last week we figured a coyote or a stray dog got them on the property. But we talked to our neighbors earlier, and they said they seen a cat that matched that description on the road, so we think it got hit by a car, which sucks because I really like my cats. And I've just been a little bummed out. And then 2 nights ago, the other one went missing, and we don't know what happened to him. We don't know if he is just exploring and not coming back, or a coyote got him, because there is no trace of him. They just Yes, thank you for listening. It is definitely better to get it out of my head, um, which it's been bugging me for a while. Not to mention, I haven't. Well, so my videos have been kind of not caught up. They've been behind. um, Mainly because I ran out of rivets whenever I did that one 3 weeks ago, and they've been on back order ever since. So I haven't got rivets to finish the job. I do have another video coming out, but it's see, it had some issues, technically problems, so it wasn't going to be coming out soon anyhow. It's still processing. I had to re-upload it. So yeah, can't you fence in a big area for them, including the top? Not really. The cats came here on their own accord. They adopted us. We didn't adopt them. So um, there's already kind of feral, and the kittens were kind of feral, but they stayed inside the property, so we never was worried about them. And they've been here for a year, so the whole thing is weird. And Theo's just gone missing overnight, and I think what we got is a stray dog around here. Yeah. Okay, so I must be getting a little bit delayed here, but that's okay. Um, yeah. The rivets, I don't know what's going on with them. They showed up. I ordered a second batch of them on Amazon because they had them in stock and they'd have them here anywhere from 3 to 5 days. And if they show up and the ones I ordered on Amazon works, I'm going to contact the company and cancel my order through them. So I don't know if it's a supply issue. I don't know if it's a demand. I don't know if it's just prices are high or because the RV market's insane right now. So anyhow, how's things going with everyone out there? Kaylee? Janie? Hmm. There's other things going on, but I don't know if I should mention because stuff that I haven't got resolved yet. It has to do with my old bus. But we'll wait on that. We might bring it up a little later. But, yeah. And other news, as you'll see in the future videos, but I have started on the floor in the ambulance, which is hot. It's very hot here. Incredibly hot. I've gotten actually overheated several times this week. So, yeah. Let's see. Click on that wrong string. Luna is doing well, even though I gave her a spa 2 days spa day 2 days ago. She did not like her mani pedi. Her brush out and her ears clean. Well, you gotta get your ears clean. And the brush out. Yeah. I've kind of decided on the layout. I don't know if this will come through very well. It might. Does that work? Yeah, kind of works. Okay, that kind of works. I get the camera adjusted in such a way that I can look at the screen and be looking at the camera, so it doesn't look like I'm looking to the side. Oh, great! Now it's doing its funky thing. But anyhow, this is the kitchen setup, and it's just a quick hand drawing. It's the sink. There'll be an opening underneath it. I always have plans. Toaster oven, induction cooktop, blender, and all this is going to be on the passenger side, and then the freezer back there. And on the other side, I have measured a couch that will fit over there, and I probably will be putting a couch on that one side so I don't have to deal with a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see. We're going along. It's moving along. It's just slow. It's gotten hot here all over overnight. Let's see. See if I can get someone else on. If you guys feel free to click on the brain stop working. The link in YouTube. It will bring you to StreamYard, and you guys can join in, and we can have a impromptu video chat if you guys would like. If not, I'm gonna get someone on here that will, maybe, I don't know. Yeah. Random plans not planned. I got to see my bus the other day, and this is part of that whole thing that I shouldn't discuss. It came on a little piece of paper with a thing saying that I owe money to them. Okay, it's not that bad. The people I sold it to apparently didn't buy a new tag and didn't register it, and they went through a part of Oklahoma, and they didn't have insurance, and they sent the fine to me for not having insurance on a vehicle I don't own. So that's going to be a fun thing to deal with. Ah, Charlotte. Hi. Okay, I'm gonna bring you up here. Give me just a second. I'll bring you up here. Okay. Hello. How are you?
I'm a mess.
Well, I'm a mess too. It's all right. Well, I've never hosted one of these things before, so any questions or however?
Well, just be safe out there working on your ambulance.
Oh yeah, the I actually had to stop working this week because of the heat. I got overheated, and I've been like hydrating all week long ever since I overheat. Well, it got 90 here at the beginning of the week, and then we had like 90% humidity, and then got into 98s. And at the start of the week, we got the air conditioner in the main part of the house going, but I didn't have one in this room going until like last night. So I was sleeping in heat and then working in heat and sleeping in heat. You've been traveling?
I've just made some time to travel.
Yeah.
Bought a rail pass on Amtrak. I'm gonna take
That'll be
3-week travel cross country.
That will be actually really fun. It sounds really good. Let's see.
I made some time and saved up money, so have some fun.
Well, yeah, and it's cheaper than getting an RV, right? Is it?
That's something I'd like to do one day.
Well, yeah, RV is definitely funner. It's, I don't know. The market's kind of weird with RVs right now. So.
I prefer mostly traveling by motorcycle, camping out.
Oh. How many times have you done it by motorcycle?
Quite a bit. 3 years ago, I quit my job, got on a motorcycle, took a 72-day trip across country.
That sounds fun and interesting. Did you document any of it?
Not much.
Oh God.
I need to get myself. I need to start videotaping it. Or recording. I'm old school.
Hey, you know what? I'm a lot older than I look. A lot older than I look. I know I am. But yeah, I totally hear you with the videotape thing. But see, let me see here. I got some comments here. Can you prove you sold the bus? I always make folks come to the motor vehicles with me and do the full legal transfer in front of me. I have a title of kind of a title, so I have the thing off the title that I sold, and I have documents that I sold it. I just didn't go up there and do it at the DMV, which is why I'm paying for it now and having to deal with it. It'll probably just end up being a bunch of calling, talking, phone calls, and everything else. It is what it is. No, it's young. Died and sold the car. He showed him bill of sale as proof. Huh. That sucks. Yeah, okay. Sorry, keeping up the comments here. Catherine Cooks, hello. Got a second device now. Huh. Woomba, nice to see you. We're doing StreamYard, so if you guys want to join in the StreamYard and join in with the live stream, feel free to hit the link and come on in. Otherwise, we're just going to enjoy a little conversation here. And so, tell me, where'd you ride the motorcycle at?
I left Raleigh, North Carolina, headed north to Canada, and rode across Canada from Toronto to Vancouver.
Ooh.
Then
What
down
year was
into
it?
the western U.S.
Was it I'm gonna ask 20 questions. Tell me if I get too much on it. But what time of year did you leave? Did you have to deal with any wintertime camping?
No, it was July. Hot as it could be in North Carolina, and up by Lake Superior, I froze my butt off.
Oh no. I'm getting told there's some echo going on. Let's see. That might be on my end. I have my phone or my camera audio right in front of you, so that might be my end. But I had some trouble. I'm afraid if I do anything, I'm going to lose my on your tube side on YouTube. Oh, do you have YouTube on?
Well, yeah.
Okay, so if you mute your YouTube, you'll still be able to hear the audio from StreamYard.
Okay.
Uh-oh. We froze.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. We'll figure that out. This is all a new experience for me. Yeah, I usually I keep my YouTube going, but I always mute it to make sure everything's coming out nicely.
I don't know what to say. I joined it.
All right, we got it. I'm not picking it up. So if they're picking it up, okay. Well, we'll assume that we got it and go from there. So you went in the cold. You rode in the cold.
Yeah, it's cold in July up around Lake Superior. I packed for hot weather. Did not expect cold weather in southern Canada.
Let's see. Okay, guys, I don't know if it's my end. I'm not picking it up on my end, but let me see if I can do it on my end. I might lose you. I don't know. We'll find out. If so. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. And is the echo still there?
No, this echo's gone. Sounds good.
Okay. Okay, they said it might be earbuds. See if we can get it going. Oh, no more echo. Okay, I think we're good. That might have been on my end. I had the camera here right in front of the screen because it's about right where I'll be looking for the most part. So, yeah.
I got to wear my earbuds.
Well, it probably was my end. Good lesson learned. So you went Lake Superior and around and down? Did you have any trouble?
Then across Canada.
That sounds fun.
Canadians don't drive across Canada. They must go across the U.S. to get to Western Canada, because at one point it was just a 2-lane highway and there was almost no traffic.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a little strange.
Western Ontario was only a 2-lane highway.
I bet you maybe they don't. Yeah, maybe they just head south. I don't know.
South, pick up Interstate 90 or something.
Yeah. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. It happens. Did you have any trouble finding camping?
Sometimes I had to kind of camp wild, just wait till darkness and find a quiet place and set up tent.
So you just kind of found a spot to camp, not official.
Yeah.
Well, that works. If no one can tell you it's there, it's not like it really even happened. So, not that I advocate doing anything illegal on the channel on the live stream or anything like that. Yeah. Michelle, when you're done with the build, where are you planning on going? It depends on when I get done with the build. Now, I want to say I'm within 4 months of being done. If everything goes right, I'm in the process of looking for a second job, another form of income right now. The lumber prices are ridiculous. Everything's gotten ridiculous priced, and so I'm having to figure out some way to catch up a little extra income here and there. So I plan on being done before winter. I plan on being out of here, and if I'm done, if I get done at the end of this month, I'd go to Schooley UP, Upper Peninsula, or Upper, it's called Upper Michigan Peninsula. I'd be going up there because it looked like a fun event to go for, and it's really, I calculated it out as only $200 in gas one way, and then everything else would be normal expenses, but I don't see getting it done in time for that. More than likely, it'll probably be at least 2 or 3 months down the road, so I'd like to do Florida, but I don't know if I'll do that this year or not. So I want to do the East Coast. Yeah. All right. So, did you have any close calls on the motorcycle?
Couple of them. Had a bear push over my motorcycle and dent the tank.
Were you around when that bear came around?
Yeah. He was only like 6 foot away from me. It was at night and heard something go thump. Must have scared him off. He was licking my water bottles on my back of my motorcycle and pushed the bike over. And then he stayed around camp.
Oh, God.
And here I was, no firearm, no weapon, no bear spray.
Oh my gosh. What'd you do? Just wait, or?
Wait and hope, and he eventually wandered off. I had all my other food and all my smelly stuff in a bag up in a tree.
Ooh. That would be an interesting experience in general. But I guess you kept going?
Pardon?
You just kept traveling? Despite that?
Yeah. This was a big dent in the tank, but I don't mind it.
Yeah. What kind of bike was this?
It was a Honda MT. It's a Honda VTX 1300. It looked like a Harley Davidson.
Oh, okay.
Big, heavy bike. You know, I was at a campground. Someone had to help me pick it up. It was so big and heavy.
Mm-hmm. Would you recommend anyone else doing it?
Pardon?
Would you recommend anyone else trying it, doing it?
Yeah.
Yeah. No big deal?
Well, if Canada opens up later on this summer, I am seriously tempted to get on my motorcycle and ride up to Alaska.
Ooh, that would be fun. So,
3,000 miles up, 3,000 miles back.
Did you have any? By the way, the camera moving around, it does that on its own. I have no control over that.
Yeah, I'm holding just a cell phone. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. Let me get these comments here, and
Yeah,
going to Portside early this next year, and right. Hello, Mark 66. Oh yes, it's too hot in Oklahoma. I've actually gone to the night schedule now. Everything in the ambulance getting worked on is done at night. Did anyone see the video of the woman smacking a bear away? Yes, I did see that one. The video, you know the video where the gal's like the dogs are barking at the bear and she just goes push it off the ledge in California.
yeah, I saw that. It's not a safe thing. That's stupid.
Well, especially since there's like two cubs right behind her.
Yeah,
it's like,
no,
oh,
I'd go the other way. Leave bears alone. Maybe yell at them.
Yeah, yell at them. I don't actually go on the back part of the property here because the coyotes are so prevalent, so bad here, and the stray dogs. We have 5 acres. It's where I'm doing build out, and most of you have seen it. But the back part hooks up to a creek that leads out to the county, and the coyotes come up that. And then we have 10 acres next door of us that is actually sitting empty right now, and the weeds are at least waist high on me. So they're all coming up into town. That's part of the reason we think the cats went away there, but we're not sure. Our cats. Yeah. Okay. I'd love to do that. Can't do it on a bike though. Yeah, Kaylee. Yeah. Well, I mean, it'd be fun. My experience.
I don't want to monopolize your live stream.
No. Go ahead. Feel free. I actually enjoy the conversations. I enjoy the interaction. I miss it. I miss traveling.
Yeah.
Let's see. Phone. Huh. Yeah, another dream. Brain fart. Just ignore my brain farts. They're happening. Did you have any scary instances while driving?
What now? Scary instances on the bike, or
scary driving. Anything weird happened while he's driving your bike, or everything was weird?
I've had a few close calls, but
yeah.
The only time I've ever wrecked my bike in 25 years is when I wasn't paying attention in traffic and I ran into a bumper of a car ahead of me.
Ouch. Were you okay?
Yeah, I was shaken, but doing a power slide in heavy bumper to bumper traffic and winding up on all fours in the middle of a boulevard is not fun.
No, I can't imagine.
Yeah.
Have you just you drive street bikes, or do you do dirt bikes too?
Street bikes. Never rode a dirt bike.
Well, it's each. I had that little Honda 250 XL.
Yeah,
it's definitely not heavy enough to be on the street. But I rode it like 30 miles away, and the wind nearly blew me over, and I couldn't get over 55, which really sucks for the road.
That little bike does 65.
It does 55. It'll do 65. I had it geared before that, but it would not ever get it past the wind enough to do it. So, and my dad had a Yamaha 750. I had that up to a pretty good clip. I actually hit an armadillo with it going down the road.
Ooh.
I was riding at night with a group of friends, and they pointed down like that, and I was like, "What are you looking at?" And I hit this bump, and the whole thing bounced up. And they're like, "You just hit an armadillo." I was like, "What? What? I'm surprised you're still standing." I was like, "Well, I am too. I'm glad. I was doing 65 on the highway." And I was like, "Okay, enough of that." I have no clue. I didn't even see it. Just felt it. So, lucky. I'll take lucky any day over skill. All right, I'm gonna get back to the comments. Feel free. Okay. Who else? Oh man, I'm way behind. Kaylee, Boomba. Watch what they're doing. Michelle. Hey Jody. All is okay. It's been a rough week. We was talking earlier. We've lost a couple cats and dealing with heat stroke this week. All is good. Other than that, we are Unimoggers. We have a 1952. That'd be fun. Unimog. Have you seen the Unimogs? They're like they're British. Is it British or German made? It's a four-wheel drive. It's supposed to be a replacement for like a Jeep, and it would uh, have like tractor parts that would hook up to it, off-road stuff. It's basically an all-one like tractor, but a street legal vehicle. So they're really cool. Don't want to own one. They're too expensive to find parts. Trying to find something that's not. We German made. Okay. All right. So, all right. Well, if you'd like to ask questions, put you on the spot. I'm sorry.
Sorry. Yeah.
It's my fault for not having actual plan for this live stream other than just getting on here and talking.
Yeah, sounds like something I would do. Just.
I know.
So, have you been across country before? Coast to coast?
Have I?
Yeah.
I have. Not in the bus. When I was a kid, my parents every summer would go somewhere for at least a week. So if you count growing up, I have been to what is it? Mount Rushmore, Yellowstone, not in the same trip, Virginia, New York, or not New York, but Washington, D.C., Boston. Drove back from West Virginia back to Oklahoma, moving someone back. That was interesting. I don't know if I'd actually do the move thing again. I'm kind of like to have all my stuff with me in this travel in RV. It's a lot easier. Don't have to find a bathroom, especially with COVID.
Yeah.
That's made life a lot harder, I heard, for a lot of van lifers. So,
Oh, yeah.
let's see.
You moved someone from West Virginia. I'm originally from West Virginia. I got out, and I'm glad that I left.
Oh yeah. I constantly not that I hate it where I'm at right now, but I'm constantly like, because I don't have an inside place to work on it, and then I got to move over here. The screen moved on me for whatever reason. I don't know why. Anyhow, I came back here because it's my parents' property and it's a free place to work on it, but there's not that many usable days in Oklahoma that are nice weather with no wind. So I have a love-hate relationship with this. And this year alone has been extremely wet and snowy. So, yeah.
Well, I gotta leave you, Michelle.
All right. Well, thanks for coming.
All right.
It was a good
Take
talk.
care.
Yeah, come back
Hope
anytime.
to see you on the road one of these days.
Oh, for sure. Talk soon.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Okay. Back to comments. Sorry, this thing's moving around. Yeah, plane's going to losing it. Mercedes vehicles was our troop carriers in the French War. My hubby modified it for rock climbing fun. See, that would be really fun to do rock climbing. Can't stand big winds. You can't stand big winds. Okay. Uh, Actually, the winds hadn't been too bad around me. Little pin there, I guess. Um, the winds hadn't been bad lately. It's just been really hot here, and right now I've been intentionally staying out of the sun until the evening time to work, so I don't get overexhausted and can't work in the evenings when it's actually cooler. The YouTube boy Elvis. Hello. Um, Tonight I'm gonna go mess with bees. I got 2 hives the other night. We went to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and picked up a couple bees and brought them back here and set up the hives. And like that, Theo went missing, but we did get a couple hives that need some major maintenance, or not major maintenance. They just need to be opened up and cleaned. So, and I will record that. So, and I'll probably be in 360 if 360 works for me. I've been having a lot of trouble with 360 lately. Is part of the reason that the videos are not 360 right now. Which I'm not entirely sure you guys really care either way. I mean, I guess there's not much we can do about it either way. Let's see. Rock climbing can be scary too. I am looking for a Pinstone truck. I have no idea what that is. A Pinscrawler? Trail cruising? Is that what kind of truck is that? My only experience with rock climbing was when Aja and all them let me, and Chuck and all them let me ride in their side by sides, and Bruce's side by side, which was not a side by side. It was actually a Geo tractor that did better on most of that stuff than you ever would have thought. Let's see. Does the camera make any noise while filming? Would it stir up the bees? The camera really doesn't make any noises. It just gets really, really hot in the summertime. It has trouble keeping up because it's such a small form factor and it's pushing a lot of data through it. But the bees will actually tag the camera and leave me alone because it's this big black object, and the bees hate big dark color objects because the fur of the animals that usually mess with them have that. So they usually, when you're watching it on 360, you'll probably hear this thump, 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 thump on it. It sounds like something hitting it. It's the bees tagging it because honeybees will actually. It's moving on me. Honeybees will actually thump you first, like flicking you with your fingers, and it will, before they sting and start to sting. It's kind of their warning because if they sting you, they die. So they're rather to scare you off. Let's see. A smaller Unimog. Huh. That would be interesting. I'll have to look it up later. I have a 63 Swiss Trooper Unimog. Okay, is it support for the Unimogs? Can you get parts for them now? Or are they? I don't know. I use a tripod and shade the camera. Is it? I wasn't planning on actually putting it on a tripod. I was going to have someone there helping and hold it, but I might put it on a tripod. I was actually just going to shove the camera almost into the hive and say, "Look." No, probably not. But no. Let's see. I haven't ever been to one. I'm in Washington. Okay, engine parts at NEPA. Okay, so you can get engine parts for the Unimogs. I was curious because it's older vehicles are getting harder and harder to find parts for. Which, speaking of that, I have some engine work to do on the ambulance. It takes about 8 to 9 seconds to turn it over, and I got to figure out what's going on there. Gotcha. In California, parts can be found, but not too many mechanical issue. I think I tried have tires have been the hardest. Has anyone ever did a what is it? LMATV? It's a light armored vehicle for the U.S. I've seen one of them. If I could have got one of them over the ambulance, I probably would have got one of them. But the ambulance was the cheapest, best solution for what I plan to do with it. And guys, feel free at the top of the comment section on YouTube is a StreamYard link. If you guys would like to come in here and chat, feel free. Where's the first place I will travel when I get back on the road? Probably over to Tulsa. I have some friends over there I was supposed to see last summer, and I parked the bus here and never left with the bus again except for to sell it. So I'll probably go to Tulsa, Oklahoma and see some personal friends from roller derby and my 5 or 6 years I lived and worked over there and visit them, which really needs to happen, especially since I was in town the other day and didn't tell anyone I was there. But I was only there for like an hour. Let's see. Michael Lynn. Hi. Mark. Does your ambulance have an internal or international engine? It has a. Yeah, I think it is. It's this 7.3 power stroke of the 90. So yeah, I think it's an international. Let's see. Rain's going away. Thanks, awesome. By the way, I really like this cup. It has a certain humor to it. Need this from me? Behind you. I don't know. It's a little weird for some, but for me. Yes, I played roller derby. Oh, so did you? Oh, sweet. I'm a power blocker. Yay, derby sister. Yes, I love derby. I never made it to RollerCon, but I did make it to Fresno, California a couple years ago. We got nationals. We went to nationals 3 years in a row, and then nationals came to us in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and that was the last year that I played. So if you remember that, I think it's 2013. But I love derby. I quit because politics got in the way, and are we moving? I have no control over that. I don't know why it's doing that. I was a blocker, and when our team was doing really good, they'd throw me on the jammer line. And if you know, all the jammer girls are little bitty, tiny gals, and that was always interesting and fun. I could block 3 lanes, so it was always fun. I still skate every now and again, though. Let's see. They usually do those 2 seconds. Mark, the engines are bulletproof. I got the 7.3. I went with the 99 ambulance because it had the 7.3 power stroke in it, and everyone loved them. And they said they can go at least 1,000,000 miles or more. I'm a little particular about my mechanics. I want to make sure that it's running fine. I'm gonna probably go through all the sensors and replace them. And if I have my way, I'll probably replace the water pump on it. And camera, I'll put it back down. Camera's grabbing attention. Maybe it's movement. Is it movement that makes it work? I don't know. The camera does its own thing. It has a mind of its own. But I gotta do some front left brake work because it pulls hard to the left. I'll probably hit the front right and the back right, along with oil change. And I was going to try to do or attempt to do the oil seals on the turbo because I heard they'll get hard and brittle. I kind of wonder if I'm not losing oil pressure somewhere. There's also a couple bolts sitting on top of my engine that I have no clue where they came from, and it runs fine with them out, but I would like to make sure everything's where it belongs because it looks like they had it apart whenever they put it on the auction and then put it together to sell it and make it go down the road. So we'll see. Oh, glad you like the cup, Jody. You couldn't read the cup? Wait. Let's see if we can get it back up here. It says, and then the other side says, they're on Etsy, and the link's in the bottom of the description of all my videos. If you guys think it's too high, please let me know. I can make adjustments to the price. But yeah, either way. Enjoyed watching the build on your ambulance. Very times. Dean, oh god, I can't pronounce your name, and I'm sorry. I'm glad you enjoyed watching the ambulance build and enjoyed the view. I enjoy building, but I'm kind of burnt out on building right now. So I kind of wanted this to get down the road. So I'm been pushing extra hard from the last couple of videos to get stuff done. Hoping my rivets would show up, but they're taking their time. But the good news is the floor is getting installed, the subfloor is getting installed, and soon the radiant floor is going to get installed. And I'm starting to get some of that figured out on the inside. Did you ever attend the big one in Paso Roberts? I did not make the Derby in Paso Roberts, California. It would have been 2011, 2012. We had nationals in Tulsa, Oklahoma one year. And that was the year that politics and favoritism with other players were getting to be shown. And I just got tired of it. I got tired of the crap that went along. I found out way too much. I probably shouldn't have known that. But between that and there's a puppy dog in here, and just kind of tired, the odds would reach the point where I could not eat enough food and satisfy. So I was, as you know, it's like doing CrossFit for 2 or 3 hours twice a week. It's hard on your body. And it took about 6 months after I stopped Derby to get my knee to heal up where it stopped hurting. What is your Derby name? I was Big Hip Cracker, but it's too fast. But fast too. Oh, you was a Big Hip Checker, but fast too. That's my name, Lomba. My name was Step on You. Like Step on You, but Step on You. And it was a Tulsa Derby team. Which I heard the Tulsa Derby broke up and went to the references. And some of my teammates are over there instead of still doing it. David Farms. Nancy from Tennessee side. Nancy. Nancy from Tennessee side. David. Okay, cool. Oh yes, third month of yes, yeah, Derby is not a fine body. It's fun sport, and it's even funner to hit the girls on the track while you're going around. But it can be hard on my body. I tweaked. So we went to a derby game and it's offering free massages before the game for the other team. And I was like, oh yeah, sure, why not? But I like tweaked something and I never stretched it out right. And never said that and it never was right. So I just yeah. How do you break me up? No. Hmm. You're right. This is sucky. I have no idea on the audio. I am running from my mobile router, and there's a number of things that could cause that. So it is what it is. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if we can force it to work. We're having some internet issues. It'll just be a second. Otherwise, I'll have to cancel this and come back. Let's see. Guys, just give me a second. I'm having some internet connective issues. It should come up here in a second. Otherwise, I have to reset the router. Oh, look, it's ready to go live. As the internet comes back. Okay. How about now? How's it sound? Hey. Okay. We will have to wait it out. Oh yeah, we are definitely having internet problems. Let's see if we can get it going again. Heck. Well, maybe. Do you hear me better now? Okay. Because sometimes you have to give. I have to give it a second, let it catch up. Yeah. Oh, good. Good. Otherwise, I'm just gonna have to cancel or shut down the live stream and restart the router and then come back on. So I prefer to let it kind of work itself out, and we'll figure it out from there. Let's see. Derby. Do you still do Derby now? Or are you done with Derby? So is anyone out there traveling right now? I don't know, did I freeze? Well, One of them worked. Oh, there we go. We got a little upload. Sounds better now. Feel free if you guys want to come into the live stream and chat, do a video chat. The link is in the description on the YouTube page. Try it out. Oh, there it came in. You travel to the kitchen, get Luna her food. Well, I guess that's traveling, yeah. I was in Missouri Memorial Weekend. Yeah, it's probably traveling. Depends on where you started from. I guess traveling is a very broad term, actually, which is good. Got to have a little bit of humor in there. I'm trying to think of the correct way of saying it without being rude. But yeah, let's see. I had an idea what I was going to say, and then it just disappeared. Baboomba! Alright, nice chatting with you too. Good to know there's another Derby gal out here to chat with. Yeah. It is actually coming up on an hour. Starting in Chicago and into Missouri. Yeah, that's a good traveling. Did you guys hear about? Well, let me pull it up before I tell you about it because I just found out about it today. I was watching, I think it was RV Miles, the YouTube channel, and they're telling you about an event that's going to happen, like a van build, but it's a competition van build in Colorado. And let's see if I can find it. So I had it up here just a second ago. I pulled up on the screen. And let's see. Okay, so it's called a Gutted event. GU. Oh no, it's called a Gutted event. Apparently, it is some sort of van build in Alamosa or on the Great Sand Dunes or near the Great Sand Dunes on some private land. And they are having like 3 YouTube creators pit against each other and building out vans, and whoever gets this is what I understand it. I don't know for sure this is what it is, but apparently whoever builds the best builds wins. So it sounded interesting. It has a fee, and I think it's in September or October. I think September it was. It was September 8th through the 12th of 2021. It's a 5-day, 3 rings, 1 winner.